Hey everyone, welcome to day one of our DevOps Zero to Get Hired journey. Let me ask you something. Have you seen those job posts lately where DevOps engineers offered with 12 lakh per annum, 18 lakh per annum with remote work available? Sounds amazing, right? And you might be thinking, what even is DevOps? Why is everyone talking about it all of a sudden these days? That's exactly what we are going to explore today. Let's start from the very beginning. What exactly is DevOps? Because if you have been scrolling LinkedIn, checking job portals, or just talking to folks in tech, or any of your colleagues moved to DevOps, you have probably heard this word way too many times because companies are hiring like crazy. Even freshers are landing 6 to 10 lakhs and even 25 lakhs per annum packages if you're highly skilled. So, what's the deal? Why is DevOps blooming so much right now in 2025? So, let's keep this really simple. DevOps is just a combination of two words, dev and ops. Dev is the development team, people who write the code. Ops is the operations team, people who handle servers, deployments, system monitoring, and all that behind the scenes magic. Now, earlier, these two teams, they didn't really get along. They worked separately. We call that working in silos because developers would build the code and just throw it over the wall to ops like, hey, here you go, deploy this. And ops team would be like, they would look at it and say, wait, why is this even breaking on my machine? Why would you push this on Friday? So yeah, this it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of blame game and last minute chaos. And this is where DevOps comes in. It breaks down that wall. Now, dev and ops work together using tools, automations, and best practices to deliver software faster, safer, and more efficiently. Okay. So let's go back a bit because DevOps didn't just appear magically, right? Before we get deep into tools and pipelines, we should understand why DevOps even started, right? So, DevOps didn't start with code, it started with crisis. Back in early 2000s, software teams were split into two. Developers built fast, and operations team wanted stability. And trust me, things weren't smooth. Releases used to take months, and systems were crashing. People used to get frustrated. Deadlines were missed, and users was angry. And here's the funniest part: they hardly even talk to each other. Developers wanted speed and operations wanted safety. And the result was slow releases, late night production issues, finger pointing every time when something is broken. But then in 2008, two people, Patrick Debios and Andrew Schaffer, had a simple but powerful idea. Why not bring dev and ops together? That's it. That's how the DevOps idea was born. In 2009, they held the first DevOps Days event in Belgium. Since then, DevOps has spread across the world, not just as a tool set, but as a way of thinking. So remember, DevOps isn't just about fancy tools, it's a culture and it's a mindset, the way of building software better, faster, and together. And at the same time, Agile was also becoming popular. Agile is a software development methodology which helped developers build faster and breaking work into smaller chunks. But Agile didn't fix everything. There were still issues with deploying and maintaining the software. So, guess what filled that gap? It's again DevOps. So, together, Agile and DevOps changed the whole industry. Releases that used to take months, now it is done in days. And from 2014 to 2016, tech giants like Amazon, Netflix, and Google, they went full on DevOps mode and they started using automation tools like Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes. They built advanced CI/CD pipelines and that could test, deploy in minutes. And the results were faster releases, fewer bugs, happier customers, and DevOps became the new standard. And now we are in 2025. Everything is cloud based. AI is everywhere, and businesses want to move fast. Startups and product companies, even banks and non tech companies, everyone wants weekly updates, not updates like every 6 months. And what makes that possible? that is DevOps engineers. So in 2025, DevOps isn't optional anymore. It's part of every serious tech company. And that's exactly why DevOps is such a hot skill today. If you can show just hands on skills, even as a beginner, companies are willing to pay really well. And let me tell you my own story because I have been exactly where you are. I started in a tech support job, just basic calls and tickets, nothing technical. And then I moved into networking domain where I used to deal with routers, switches, troubleshooting, still far away from DevOps. No coding, no automation, nothing. But I was curious. I started learning step by step, like from YouTube and other courses. I started with Linux, Git, basic scripting, Jenkins, Docker, and I watched videos, practiced at night. I broke stuff, I fixed it, and I repeated the practicals. From trust me, 2.3 lakh LPA, I moved to 5 lakh LPA as a network engineer. And now in 2025, I work as a DevOps engineer, earning 25 lakh per annum. So if you're wondering, can I do this too? Absolutely yes. If I could do it starting from support with no coding at all, you can 100% do it too, as long as you stay consistent and follow the right path. So let's wrap this up. DevOps is nothing but it's dev and ops working together. It's all about automation, speed, and fewer bugs. And in a world where everything is online, that skill is gold. Whether you are a fresher, switching careers, or already a developer, learning DevOps right now is one of the best career decisions you can make. And hey, this was just day one. Tomorrow is day two. We are going deeper and we'll break down the entire software development life cycle step by step with real life examples. It's going to be a beginner friendly, practical, and easy to understand, I promise. So subscribe, stay tuned, and let's build your DevOps career one day at a time. Thank you.